Hey, what's up everybody? Finally got my hands on a Hero S8 electric scooter. Wanted to give you some info on it. I think it's kind of cool. A little different than the S9 as you've seen in my other videos. The most apparent, I'll start showing you through some of this stuff. Check this out. So this tire is huge. This tire is a big fat tire with enormous disc brakes. Has two different suspension pistons on the front end, which kind of make it a little different. It's also got the same fat tire in the rear and the same disc brake on the rear. Two suspension. You can see the acrylic handlebar, or acrylic, the little acrylic, yeah, I guess it's a handlebar in the back. It's slightly different, and this one is pretty neat. Same kind of style. Light. I know the light is an optional extra, so that doesn't come with it, but so far it's not quite as fast as the S9. It is a little different though. The tires won't pop on the S8, you know, because they're a solid rubber tire. Still has the acrylic lights on the sides. It still has, you know, the same kind of setup, same kind of motor, and let's see, and the same kind of a battery. Yes, so the tire sizes are different, and you know, they're different quality, I suppose. So one is a pneumatic air-filled tire, and the other is a solid tire. So this is the solid tire. The ride will be a little bit harder, but you won't pop any tires, and it's a lot thicker. You can see you can go off-road with it, and so I gave this one a ride. It's not quite as quick, just about as fast as the S9, but they're very different. I had some fun with it. The S8 itself seems more of a kind of a heavy-duty, all-terrain type of scooter. It's interesting in that I like this white color, but then they have a black color as well. I do like the black. This white color just looks kind of fun. And with these scooters, they all go really quick, you know, 30 plus miles an hour, you know, 30 plus range depending on your aggressiveness and how much you ride. I do enjoy the way it works. When you get on it, the suspension is so good that the whole thing kind of can cave if you do jumps and stuff. They say don't do jumps, but I don't see any problems with that. So other than that, you can see the bottom portion is the same as the S9, more or less. Looks like all these cables all connect similarly. Looks like it has all the same kind of connections. Kind of a cool little scooter, all easy to work on. I do like these scooters. Definitely wanted to try it. It's definitely not going to be the same as the S9, but you got to kind of decide what kind of scooter you want, you know, what you're using it for and why and everything. These bigger tires, they're a lot easier to ride and a lot smoother to ride on higher speeds. Some of the other scooters you'll see out there, some of them are smaller tires, and the smaller tire, just, you know, to imagine any crack or bump, you know, you might end up crashing, sliding, depending on the quality, the grip, and everything. Some of these scooters with these fatter tires, the better suspension, they just make the ride almost motorcycle-ish, you know, smoother ride, you know. I do enjoy these scooters. Are a little bit smoother. I have driven, you know, stuff like an E12, and you know, you can tell they're just different in many different ways. Harder tire, you know, suspension is very different. You know, they're lighter in some ways, but you compare it to this, that lightweight, you know what I mean, translates into not as heavy duty, not as good suspension. Maybe the battery size is smaller, you know, everything matters in the scooter world. All the every weight, you know, pricing and value and everything. Again, I'll say on this one, the S8 brakes are amazing. These disc brakes just are amazing, and you can change the internal ABS into a stronger setting. I guess it's debatable. I keep it on an average setting because the disc brakes here are just so good. You know, the internal disc brake, you know, the motor disc brake, kind of want to pick and choose how you want to ride it, you know, temperature wise, you know, aggressiveness, range versus speed, where you're going, what you're doing, you know. If you're riding it on urban, this one, you know, definitely different than the other one. But I do enjoy these scooters. Wanted to show you this scooter right here. Not kind of a complete full update or review or whatever, but I still think this is really cool to give you guys a look at. You know, I tested it against the S8, and really in these scooters, you're talking body weight changes on acceleration, body weight's going to change, and body type is going to change on top speed, you know what I mean? How aggressive you're riding it. Within the settings, there's three gear settings, and then there's 5 acceleration settings, you know. And then you're also talking about 5 brake settings, so all that's going to translate into how the electricity in the battery, you know what I mean, is used. And obviously more, you know, if you have the lights on or not, that's all going to translate into range, you know, and speed and distance, or rather range, distance, speed, and acceleration, you know, top speed rather. So I don't know, I would recommend either an S8 or an S9 to anybody. White and black, both are cool colors. I like the S8, I like the S9. They are different, and they are used differently, I would say. Well, I mean, if you're gonna go off-road all the time, you got some dirt roads in your backyard or in trails or something, you know, versus, you know, all you're gonna do is concrete, you know, and sidewalks by your neighborhood all the time. I suppose it depends where you want to take these. They are a little different. They enjoy a lot of fun. I would recommend these scooters. Alright guys, I'll make some more videos here soon on riding it and everything. Take care guys. Thanks for watching.